In this video, I'm covering some of the typical trade-based money laundering techniques that you should be aware of if you are working or if you are starting your career in financial crime prevention and anti-money laundering. So let's get right into today's video. Hi and welcome to FinCrime Agent. I'm Marco Beranzoni and this is my YouTube channel where I'm talking about financial crime prevention and anti-money laundering related topics. As mentioned in the intro, I'm giving you today a drill down about known trade-based money laundering techniques to help you refine your TBML knowledge. So without further ado, let's bring up some slides and look into trade-based money laundering techniques. So welcome back to FinCrime Agent. We are now continuing the discussion about trade-based money laundering techniques, and if you have missed the first part, you can click on the link right above to go back to the first video. Let's now move into an example of a complex trade-based money laundering technique which is called Black Market Peso Exchange. This trade-based money laundering technique was used by Colombian drug cartels back in the 80s in order to launder the proceeds of crime from illegal drug that was sold in the United States. So let's check more the details on how they were doing this type of activities. So the first step is going to be the drug cartel are selling drugs in the United States territory. Those will create huge amounts of cash that needs to be laundered. So the drug cartel agrees with a peso broker to sell them US dollars at a discounted rate to receive Colombian pesos directly in Colombia. So the next step would be for the peso broker to accept the US dollars from the cartel associates located in the US and pays the drug cartel the exchange value at a favorable rate in pesos into the bank accounts in Colombia. So the peso broker deposits USD into the banking system in the United States by completing many transactions that are below the reporting threshold, so they don't get identified for this type of activities. So then the peso broker goes to find a legitimate Colombian importer that requires US dollars in order to pay for goods or maybe services that are shipped from a US exporter. So at that point, the peso broker will then pay directly the US exporter in US dollars from their US bank account on behalf of the Colombian importer company that purchased the products or the services. At this point, as the invoices are paid, the goods are now shipped to Colombia from the US exporter, and the Colombian importer would now have the goods to sell for pesos and pay the peso broker in pesos. The proceeds of crimes from illegal drug sales completed in the US have now been transferred internationally. So a couple of notes at the back of this complex trade-based money laundering technique that I brought up as an example. The drug cartel can also act as its own peso broker or importer business from Colombia. The name of this technique was historically assigned at the back of Colombia drug cartel activities in the US. However, similar trade-based money laundering techniques are globally used by organized crime groups to repatriate the proceeds of various types of crimes, applying also some variation to this specific model. Of course, this is only a brief list of the techniques used by criminals to launder the proceeds of crime, but I hope this video is helping you, clarifying at least some of the basic principles behind trade-based money laundering methods that are in use. And with that, I am at the end of today's video. I hope the information that I shared are useful, and if you have enjoyed my video, remember to subscribe to FinCrime Agent and press the bell so you can get notified as soon as new videos are going live on my channel. Remember to check the description of my video to find some useful links and references, and in there you will also find my patreon.com page where you can support FinCrime Agent on patreon.com. So we are at the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see you soon.